Question 8, you're asked to identify the mistakes. And the first mistake is actually the first thing the person does, is that if you're taking away these two things, that is not the same as 3 to the 2x, take away x. If you were taking away powers, you'd be dividing there. And the other mistake that they've done is they split 9 to the x up. And they've thought that 9 to the x is 3 times 3 to the power of x. That's not. That wouldn't be true. Of course, this one would be the same as 3 to the x add 1. I mean, it is the 9 to the x that we've got to try and split up. That's the key to the question. And if I now just write out the first line again, that equals minus 8 lots of. Now this 9, you do change it, but you change it to 3 to the power of 2. You know 3 to the power of 2 is 9. And that's all to the power of x. And of course, if you do 1 to a power to another power, then we can actually multiply these powers here. So I can now add this on to both sides. Look, there's one of them already there. Add these 8. So I've got 9 lots of 3 to the power of 2x. Take away 3 to the x equals 0. I suppose the nicest way of doing this now then is letting y equal 3 to the power of x, because that means y squared is 3 to the power of 2x. Then we've got 9y squared, take away y equals 0. And we can factorise out. There's two answers. Y is equal to 0 or y is equal to 1/9. Of course, y was 3 to the power of x. 3 to the power of x equals 0 has no solutions. You know that because a 3 to the x graph would look like this. It would never reach 0 though. 3 to the power of x equals 1/9. Well, again, you know that because 3 squared is 9, and to put it 1 over, it must be minus. Although, if you weren't sure, you could grab your calculator and you could do log base 3 of 1 over 9, and it will tell you -2, just like we've got here.